Okay, let's go. So I'm just checking if that works.
Is it like good?
That's
We can
fine.
switch it to.
That's for you. You tell me.
No, that's better now. Oh my god. That's crazy.
I just want to make sure that we hear the sound correctly, and then we cool. Just want to make sure that we hear the sound correctly. That's correct. It's been a minute that you didn't go out, no? I mean, you
Go
used
out?
to post it. Yeah, you used to post it a lot.
No, I literally went out like yesterday, like not the day before.
Friday? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where you went?
I just don't post about it.
You used to.
I did?
Yeah, you used to post about it when you were going.
I don't go out a lot though. I go out like maybe once a week. If anything, I can like go like a month. Easy. Because it's also like going out in LA. Everything closes at 2. So you're kind of home by 3.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not really going out.
Get that. So let me do a video of it. Like this, I can take the link. Share. Copy link. So yeah, I'm sure that we can hear correctly. Try to say something.
Hello?
Yeah, that works. Let's go. I'm gonna record this. Live. Okay. It's right there.
It's so weird to see like yourself like there and then that's like
That's here.
retarded.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
Here we are.
retarded. How do you say it?
It's in delay.
Yeah?
Yeah, that way is delayed.
Spain you say retrasado.
There you go. Okay, to the 3 videos and then
That's so weird because it's like, what side is it, you know?
what you want to look for? You don't have to watch this.
It's like it's inverted.
Almost there. 1 minute and I think we're good to start. So you don't have to pay attention of anything, just what we're saying. If I see a question or whatever, my goal is going to be for sure like to reach French people, for them to understand how the dating life is in LA specifically. So I might translate some stuff that I'm saying to you. I'm not going to say anything like that you will not understand. Or if I say so, or if you feel that, I can just say it to you. Okay, but I'm not gonna say anything against you or whatever it is.
No, you're good.
Okay. So here we are now. Here's the question. Hopefully it's gonna be just an hour, because that's tough.
I talk a lot.
Trust me, that's tough. But usually, so that's the thing. That's really hard to make it an hour, just because we feel like we want to say so much stuff.
Yeah.
So that's our job to like try to stay consistent. That's my job to stop you in a good way too. I don't want to, you know, be rude or anything.
No, you
so even if you want to say something, you're going to be able to say it the way you want and stuff. And again, something that I really want to say here that I want to tell you before, it's like, no matter what it is, I'm not trying to hurt your feeling or anything. Okay, so I'm gonna say stuff, ask you, and I'm just gonna go to a very kind way as much as possible, just because of your age. Girl, you're 22. I don't want.
I'm actually 21, by the way.
Oh,
But
damn.
I'm a Spanish 21.
Yeah, but that's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
That's the same thing,
It's
girl.
not.
You're still a kid. So my point is, I don't want you to feel any type of way or like some question or something that we said stay stuck in your mind and like block you
I
for
just
your
saw my
future.
face when you said that.
That's okay.
Because of your age.
No, but that's true. Okay, so anyway, we got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Anna, welcome to the dating life. Here is John who's next, so you're the next one. Anna, can you please introduce yourself with your age? What do you do in US? How long have you been here? Why you here? Da 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 da.
Yeah. So my name is Anna. I'm a student here. I'm from Spain. I came to the US 5 years ago, and I've been in LA for 1 year. I was in Boston before.
Okay, cool. So when did you move here, you said?
I moved here in 2019.
And
I was 15.
how old you were?
15.
15 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. So my question is gonna be, have you been in a relationship when you were in US?
I have, yeah.
Okay, if yes, would you like to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was nice. He made me really, really happy in the beginning.
Talking about the guy in Boston or in LA?
Yeah, he was in Boston.
In Boston? Okay.
Yeah. He made me super happy. Like everything was so perfect. Like the honeymoon stage was so real, and everything was like a bliss,
Okay.
you know? And then it's like I actually got sick, and I was taking a lot of medication. I was going through a lot. I gained some weight, and it was really tough for him and for me. So like we just decided that it just wasn't the best thing to continue the relationship. I had to work on myself. He had to work on himself, and like, you know.
Okay, so basically you guys break up because of you had to take medication and stuff or no?
He just wasn't there as much as I would need a partner to be there for.
Okay, so how old you were at this time?
When I got sick, I was 18. I just turned 18.
And how old you was?
I think it was like 21.
Okay. So do you understand the fact that you were probably guys like young and he was really young too, so
Yeah.
he wasn't
We were
able to
both
be
super
here?
mature.
Yeah.
I tried my best. I really did.
Okay.
And we actually had a conversation recently about like how everything ended, and like, it was a good conversation. It wasn't like feelings involved or anything.
Yeah.
But we just, you know, were looking for some answers.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was a lot of, I just didn't trust him at all. He didn't trust me either. I never did anything to like cheat on him.
Okay.
I still have my doubts if he cheated on me. He was just really private, really secretive, which I see a lot in the
I think that in general, people like are really secretive and like they hide their password, stuff like that. For example, like
It's
they
not
go
just
taking
their
a shower.
password though. Like his whole life, it was like a mystery always. It was like I never really knew how many siblings he had.
For how long you were with him?
I was with him for a year and a half.
And you didn't know anything about his family, about
I
his...
felt like no. I
And-
wanted to,
That's crazy.
but it's like
That's not the basics, like that you're
It
supposed to
is.
ask at the beginning, like, hey, how many siblings do you have?
Yeah,
Like,
it
where your
is.
family were,
It
like what they
is.
doing? No, never. Like I don't know.
It is. It's just that like he lied. You
Yeah.
know? One time at the beginning of the relationship, I was like, "So how many siblings he got?" He told me he had like a big brother, a big sister, and somebody else. And then
Somebody
like
else.
yeah,
That's
and then
crazy to
like
say
a couple months go by, and then all of a sudden he's in a car with like 2 kids. So like I don't know. He said that his siblings.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I had my doubts.
Yeah,
you
okay.
know,
I got it.
and I still have my doubts.
Of course. No,
You
yeah, that
know?
makes sense. That makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes really sense. But that's tough though. That's tough.
It is, yeah.
Well, I understand the situation, trust me, because of my past, but yeah, I get that. So
I see that a lot here though.
and so you said that was in Boston. Did you have any relationship in LA?
So honestly, I've seen myself in situations where I could have ended up in a relationship, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. You know,
Okay.
like I'm going out and like I'm seeing a lot of things when I go out. You know,
Okay.
I see guys with like their girlfriends going out, like looking at me, or like they might even approach me, and it's like their girlfriends are is like right there. You know, and it's like
Okay. Okay. I get that part, but do you blame them for that? To looking at you?
approaching me.
No, not approaching you, just looking at you. You said
There
men
are
are looking
ways.
at me.
There are ways to look at somebody.
Okay.
And as girls, we usually know what you want when you look at us.
Okay. I get that part too, but okay.
So yeah,
I'm gonna-
I'm not talking about they just saw me.
No,
No.
no, but I get that. But I can be in a relationship. I'm going out. I see a girl like you. I'm not gonna just see you like, no, I'm gonna look at you. Like let's say you pass by, I'm gonna like look at you and like be like, wow. And you're gonna know it that I'm thinking, wow. That doesn't mean I'm gonna do anything. That means, yeah, you wow. It's just like, let's be real. Like, let's say you see, I don't know, like Chris Brown on the street, you're gonna be like, shit, yeah, he's handsome. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be just like, oh, that's him, and that, you know what I mean, or no? Like that never happened to
Yeah.
you. Like you can be in the like basically that's what.
I've seen guys like look at me like that, but I've also seen guys look at me like, you know, a
Okay,
little.
but don't put everybody in the same basket. Then that doesn't mean that
Yeah.
because
No,
they
you're
looking
right.
at you like that, like
You're right.
they not
To a
trustful
certain
or faithful.
extent, you're right.
What do you mean to a certain extent?
I've had people, guys, approach me and I see them with girls and they still approach me, and then I see them with another girl and then their girlfriend is just like, then I usually see the girlfriend like, you know, screaming at him or like saying something.
Yeah, that's different because now
Yeah.
you're talking about approaching me. I'm talking about looking because at the beginning you said they looking at me the way they look at me. I get that part. I'm a man.
The
So-
approaching part is unacceptable.
Yeah,
that
approaching
just
is
breaks
different.
my heart, you know. It really does. And it's like when I go out, most of the time my friends are like super good looking, right?
Okay.
So it's like we're a group of friends that do get a lot of attention,
Yeah.
you know. But it's like guys, it's just that like I feel like I can't even like make eye contact with anybody. I feel like I just need to like kind of keep my eyes like not really looking at anybody, kind of just like looking like past you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I don't really want to get approached when I go out. I don't think I'm gonna find my husband in a club.
Okay.
I really don't.
Okay. So you just go out to have fun with your
Yeah.
friend, basically. That's it.
Yeah, and I do feel like in the United States, especially in LA, people go out to like show out, you know,
Talking about men or women.
both.
Okay, but that's something cool too that you're saying this because according to me, when you go out and you're taking the time to be ready and like be pretty and stuff and you go out, you don't do it just for yourself. That's a lie. That's for sure that
I
you want
mean,
people
it-
to notice
it's-
that you look good as well.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's how I portray myself to like everybody.
Okay.
I do like the confidence I get when I get ready, when I put makeup on, when I, you know, it
Yeah.
makes me feel pretty. It makes me feel happy, confident. So when I go out with the music and stuff, I be having fun. And usually when I go out with my friends, it's usually like all girls, you know.
Okay.
It's like if I could go to an all girls club, I would, you know. I mean,
And,
so that I-
And you said that you're going out with girls, and I saw like here there is something that works a lot, even more than France. I don't know if you guys have it in Spain, but I'm assuming too. You have promoters tables. You guys going like with promoters out, or you going by yourself and buying a table, or no, you just stay on the dance floor?
So if it's like a girl's birthday or something, she will probably get a table. I didn't get a table on my birthday. I wasn't thinking of going out on my birthday. It was because it was like last week.
Okay, so your friend's taking a table like on her own. She's paying the table.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But usually we do go with promoters. There's like different types of promoters.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like the type of promoter that will just like stuff girls in a section.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like promoters that will like invite like cool people and like get a group of people together. We can like talk. We can like, you know.
Yeah, it will
some
be a vibe
promoters,
with
they don't
everybody.
care. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some promoters said like, oh, you're a girl. You look cute. Come to my table.
Yeah.
You know, and that's super annoying. I don't like that.
Of course, yeah. I
Because
get
then
that.
it's just like a group of girls, we don't know each other. It's like, it's really annoying. I don't like that. I like to go with my friends, have fun with like a nice group of people, not just like, and it can be guys too. I have fun with guys too.
Yeah.
But not just like being like sexualized, objectified, like you look cute, just go over there and look cute.
I get that part, but that's what it is, promoter. Promoter bring girls.
Yeah.
They're supposed to bring girls that looks good for the club environment at the beginning, and they're supposed to bring guys that's gonna buy balls and everything. So the thing is, you need to look good. At the end of the day, you're supposed to be. That's what it is. Then that's cool. That's the cherry on top. If you know how to talk and you have fun and you're a cool girl. But at the beginning, that's all about swiping on the right side.
I guess.
I mean, that's a promoter job. I was a promoter in Paris, and that's worse than here. To be a promoter in Paris,
Really?
it's completely different because you bring girls, and in France, we have like no filter. So basically, when you go to the club, even as a promoter, there is certain club that works like that. You go as a promoter with, I don't know, 20 girl, 15 girl, whatever it is, and the door guy tells you what girl can go in and what girl cannot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, based on she's too ugly or worse or
That's
like
actually
stuff. Yeah, that's
In
stuff.
Spain, that doesn't really happen.
Here that doesn't happen either. Like they bring like I work in a club here and we are the promoter. Oh damn, that was the worst promoter ever. Like I told my boss, I said, hey, like if you want, I can be a promoter because this guy bring a girl as soon as she has 2 legs, 2 arms, and long hair. That's it. So you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Paris that's like that. That's even harder. You need to
In
really
Spain,
be
they don't.
beautiful.
In Spain, they don't really, because you also don't have like all the sections. Like, so here's the table, like
Yeah.
this. It's not really like that. You maybe have like a couple sections,
Okay.
but you have like a big like place where like everybody's just there.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's
Makes sense.
like girls do pay to go in the club in Spain, and I do pay to go, and I have like no problem. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes you pay. They're like it's free until like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I
same
mean?
same thing. Yeah.
So
same
it's
thing.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
have no problem with doing that. And it's like the other day, actually, I was with one friend and we were in line. We weren't going with any promoter that day. And then I was so sick of waiting. I was waiting for like an hour and a half. So I just went to a friend and I was like, excuse me, why am I waiting? He goes, you know what? You're right. So like, he goes, go get your friend. I saw you were with another girl. Go get
Yeah.
her. I went to get her and he just let us in and
Yeah.
like no promoter, no
Yeah.
anything.
No, yeah, we do that.
And
too. It's like
that's pretty privilege.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
like people going out of their way to make your life
Yeah.
easier. It was
No, yeah. I
it was
get that.
crazy. It was insane. But like that happens a lot.
Yeah, that's nightlife. That's how it is at the end of the day.
And the pretty privilege is like you get good things and like bad things at the same time.
Like the good thing we all know, I think, what is the good thing to be pretty? Like
What would you say is a good thing about being pretty?
you get approached easily. So first of all, that opens some doors, like
I
easily.
don't like that.
I'm with you because sometimes that open the door for the bad reason. I get that part because I get that sometimes. Like I used to get that since France. Like as a trainer, bunch of people here is worse because I'm from France. So being from Paris, for them, I live in the fucking Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
So they love to say,
Yeah.
like my clients like to say, hey, my trainer is from Paris, da da da, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. On top of it, the cherry on top is according to them, I look good. So they like to like, hey, that's my trainer. Hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why even my social media, they changed completely. In France, I was posting most of the time my clients. But here that doesn't work like that. They don't care about what you're doing with them. They care about who you are. That's why you have a bunch of trainers without diploma in this country. Because they just look good.
I see. Yeah.
You know? So people be like, oh, he looks good. I'm gonna look like him if he trains me. That doesn't work like that. That's not at all. You know, there is a whole process to train people. So anyway, the thing is that opens some door easily, the beauty privilege. I'm gonna say it. Okay, the con on that is that doesn't open the door sometimes for the good reason. And that's bad because people just want you because you're pretty or because you look good or because whatever, but not because they need you, basically. And I'm just gonna put this as
I
a
wouldn't want
privilege.
anybody who needs me.
What do you mean?
Who needs me?
Yeah,
I
like
don't want a man to need me.
no, but like I mean, at the end of the day,
I
it
want a
needs to
guy
be
to want me.
okay. But as an
Not need me,
exchange,
though.
I mean, I'm with you and not with you because a relationship is supposed to be a building. So you need this man and he needs you.
I'm not gonna need a man.
What do you mean about that?
I'm not gonna need a man.
So so you
myself.
can stay single in the whole life.
I don't want to, but I can. But I don't want to.
So you need a man.
I don't need a man. It's not a necessity.
So why, like, what do you want a man? Like, what's your expectation on want a man for?
I want love. I want a lot of love.
You cannot have love from friends, from family.
You can.
So why you need a man then? I mean,
Exactly.
why you want a man?
I want kids.
You can have kid by yourself.
I want to.
That's 2024.
I don't need a man. I can go my whole life single. I want a man. I'm not gonna need a man to buy me anything. I'm not gonna need a man to be like socially accepted for anything. I don't need a man to get me anywhere. I can get myself from point A to point B. I can get myself anywhere in life.
Okay.
But I do want the emotional connection with somebody so strong that like you sleep with them every day, you have sex with them, you cook for them, you know? But I don't need a man.
Okay, so you want a life with someone, so you want to share at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I also don't want a guy that's gonna need me. I want to be like, I'm not gonna lie, I do want to be really important for my man. I want my man to be super present in my life, but I don't want him to need me.
But at the end of the day, you need someone the way you talk to. When saying like, I want a family, I want someone that like sleep with me every day and like think about me all the time or whatever it is. Like,
But it's not a necessity.
but it's someone that needs you.
If I needed a man, I could settle for whoever, as long as I just get a man.
Of course.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, so what's your expectation?
If I don't
What
find
what type of man do you want?
what type of man do I want?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a big one.
yeah. Like
I
what the
wanna-
men have to do, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Like the non-negotiables.
Yeah,
Be close to his family. Be really
because of the
affectionate.
guy in Boston.
No.
I'm just asking. Okay.
No, because my family's in Spain. So when we
Okay.
have kids, I want his family to like really like step up. Because like my parents are going to be grandparents eventually, but they're going to be far.
Yeah.
They're in Spain. They're 12 hours away.
Okay.
So it's like I do need a man who's really affectionate too. I'm really, really clingy. I'm the type of girl that's like, tell me when you're going grocery shopping so I can go with you. I want to go grocery shopping. I want to go, like, you need to run some errands, I'll go with you. You need to go to like the car shop, I'll go with you. You know, I don't care as long as I'm with my man, you know?
Okay.
And I need my man to have goals. I don't need him to have money. I don't care about money. I don't care that he buys me whatever. I care that he has goals because we're going to have a family. And I want my kids going to good schools. I want my kids having a good life. I want to be able to travel, be cultured, you know?
Okay.
It's also like my friend's mom told me this actually the other day. The number one cause of divorces is money, and the second cause is like the division of work, like in the house,
Yeah.
right? If you have money, then you can get somebody to take care of the kitchen and take care of the laundry and take care of cooking and take care of
Yeah.
the pool and take care of gardening. It's not like, oh, you're gonna do these tasks and I'm gonna do these other.
Yeah.
So I do feel like money, it doesn't like give you happiness, but it takes away a lot of problems.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
So that's
get
why
the
I
point.
said I don't need my man to have money, but
Okay.
I want him to be ambitious.
Okay, so if you want this man to be ambitious, because I'm talking with a lot of people, they do have goals and everything, but they need to reach them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, I'm talking really in general, like we see people and we have the vision that they're good because they feel like we feel that they're ambitious and stuff, but they at the end of the day you spend time with them and after a year you realize that they don't do shit.
Yeah.
So you see the potential on them, like they're really good, just like you said when you walked in, like France has a really good team, but the potential of it was bad, so that's why Spain beat them. You know what I mean? So that's the same thing with people in general. Like I was with girl before and I saw in them like the potential of doing something really good with their career, but unfortunately after a couple of years I saw they were not moving, so nothing
Potential
happened.
is nothing without action, though.
Yeah, but that's still ambitious because they talk about it, they want it, like the way they talk about it, that's amazing. Like you really feel that they really want it, but then they don't move to do
Yeah.
anything, so that's tough too.
And actually, in the conversation I was having with my ex the other day, he actually is in a relationship now,
Yeah.
and he's apparently gone to therapy, and he's like, talk to a therapist and all that. It's probably in a way better place than he was when he met me. And like I was telling him like, oh, like, do you do this with your girl? Do you do that? Like, are you like, like taking her out, which was like a problem in our relationship. And he was like, yeah, like, and like, he was kind of telling me like the dynamics of the relationship. And I was like, I literally knew you had that in you. I saw the potential, and I'm like happy that you're making another girl happy,
Okay.
Like, it was genuinely a really healing conversation,
Okay.
And I was really like, I really noticed like, oh, like I love him, but I love him so much that I'm so happy that he's with a good girl.
I mean, yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
good for him, of course. Okay,
He
cool.
just wasn't my person, but I still love him.
I mean, I don't think so. I think like everything happened for a reason. He had
Yeah.
something to learn from you, you had something to learn from him, and now he's doing better.
Yeah.
That's cool. And also, you guys were young, really young, so
Yeah.
you cannot blame it. So, yeah. And no matter what it is, I think that everybody got trauma. And even if you see a potential of somebody or whatever it is, they need to realize it, to work on it, and then get to that point.
Yeah.
So it takes time too. So
It does.
you guys were really young, and I'm sure that you had some stuff too that you were not doing, or you were doing like really wrong, and you changed on that too, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm assuming, because a relationship is two-person. You
Yeah.
cannot be only.
And I did make a lot of mistakes too.
Yeah. So, okay. So, when you think about like how people approach you in Spain, and or let's say because you were really young, that was too easy at this age. I mean, 14 years old, approach a girl anywhere. In Boston or in LA, there is a big difference or not? How people like come at you?
I don't know if it's the way they come at me. I do see a difference in like, I feel like in LA, there's a lot of people like, with like the same script.
Like what?
So it's like all the guys want 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl, and the girl has to be the young one so the guys can protect her, and they all like the same brands and the same clothing and the same music. And it's like, do you really like that though? You know what I mean?
I've never heard that. It's the first one I heard.
Really?
Never. Like, where you meet this guy though?
I mean,
You don't think this the guy that you meet at the same spot, like the same
it's
place?
not the same spot though. I was thinking about that, and it's like, it's really not the same spot.
I've never heard that. Like the guy that wants this and that and oh.
So many times.
Really?
Yeah.
Always the same story? Always the same speech?
Always the same story. And you know something really funny that I see a lot and that I don't like?
It's what?
A guy will come up to you and be like, do you have a boyfriend?
Mm.
And they'll be like, no. And they're like, okay, then give me your number. And it's like, no.
Mm.
Like, I don't have a boyfriend, but I don't want you.
Yeah.
What does having a boyfriend have to do with me giving you my number?
I think that's more like a result that like something to talk to you, you know, have a reason to ask you for your number. That's it. I think, do you have a because that's something that I can say. Excuse me, do you have a boyfriend? No? Okay, would you like to keep talking with me? That's it, you know?
I feel like it's more like because girls, when they want to say no, they usually say, oh, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a guy being like, oh, if she says she has a boyfriend, she might not have a boyfriend. She's just rejecting.
Yeah.
And it's like, I won't reject you like that. I'll tell you straight up that I don't want you.
Yeah, but you're not from here. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like last time, like when was that? Thursday night, a girl came at the club with a promoter table, a bunch of girls. And when she left, she just like, she was staring at me. So I saw her and she was like, hey, you're really handsome. And I'm like, thank you. And she said, like, can I keep your contact? And I was like, no, thank you. And so when she was leaving, she said, oh shit, like the guy said no, like I will never come back here. And so she's walking and her friend looked at me and she said, oh, he's probably gay. And that was it. But like they cannot, like I feel that in US they cannot take a no for an answer. Like they cannot take a no for an answer. Like for them, that's just impossible. Like this girl went out, she's really like, I don't know, she took an hour to be ready. For her, she's pretty, she's flying. So for her, there is no way that a man's gonna say no to her. So when I said no straight up, for her, that's like, oh, he's gay. And no, I'm not. But I said nothing. I was able to because I'm fucking French and I wanted to say something, but I just leave it like this, you know?
You guys are really straight up, yeah.
It's
the Spanish people, we are also really straight up.
That's European. That's very European. We didn't grow up.
Spanish people, we're really straight up. We're not rude though.
We're not rude either.
I'm rude. Spanish people aren't usually rude, but I'm rude.
Yeah, no.
And like actually the other day, this guy, he came to my friend. He was like, can I have your number? He was like really like not attractive at all, you know, like no. So like he went to my friend says no. He goes to my other friend says no.
No
and then
way.
he goes to me and I go, you're ugly as fuck. Like none of my friends have boyfriends. We just don't want you.
Yeah, but
can you like leave my friends and I alone?
Yeah, but you don't do that either. Like let's say a girl come to my friend and then she come at me. That doesn't work like that.
But I told him that.
Yeah, that's crazy. You cannot do that. Like let's say.
Can I do what?
Like as a guy, I don't feel like I see, let's say, 2-3 girls, beautiful, really pretty, and I'm gonna choose one to talk to her, and she said no. I'm not gonna go and check a friend. That's impossible. That's too late. Even if the other one looks cool too, that's too late.
Yeah.
Like.
And like, do you actually think she's gonna say yes?
That's crazy. But you know what? If these men do that, that means that happen. That means that happen.
Yeah.
Just like the men that see you walking on the street and they honk at you.
I hate that.
One day. But that works one day. I don't want to believe that didn't work. I don't want to believe that didn't work. Otherwise, they would have stopped doing it.
I cannot with that. It makes me feel so like.
Yeah, but that's lame. But that's what it is.
Yeah.
So in the approach, that's okay, completely different. If you had like an advice to give to a person who wants to like get into a relationship or like find someone in America, what you want to tell them? Let's say like a girl be like, hey, you've been here a while, like since a while, I'm new here, I really want to find love or find someone, in LA especially, what you would have tell her?
Especially in LA, and
don't
especially
go out.
You're not gonna find your husband at a club. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
But I think the best advice I can give is just like, especially to a person that is international, so like not from here, be yourself. Be like genuinely yourself. That's like the biggest strength you have, that you're different and you're probably gonna have very different morals than the people here, right? So it's like everybody's just trying to be like a certain way and try to be like a girl that does this and like giving like whatever vibe they want to give, you know, like the girl that got away. It's like they even have like names for like different personality traits. I feel like that's pathetic, you know. So it's like just like be yourself. Don't be scared to be yourself. It's like a lot of times like I'm myself, right? And like I'll FaceTime a guy and he'll be like, I never thought you would be like this, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, but I like it. You have like so much personality, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you assume I don't have a fucking personality?
That's different, but
You know?
I mean, it is what it is.
But it's like they love that. Don't rely on your looks, because there's always gonna be somebody prettier with a bigger ass, with bigger tits, with whatever. Make your entire self like the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
You know? And be yourself. Don't be scared to like show yourself.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I feel like that's like the best advice I can give.
Okay, so to stay and to not try to be like in a box.
Be true to yourself, yes.
Okay, cool. So you feel that women in LA, like they're trying to be in a box, or they're trying to be someone that they're not?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I say it a lot because I think that's very superficial. I really think they are, men and women in general. I really think that's in LA, but everybody told me like that changed too in France. So I'm assuming that's just the world right now. And that's really like social media that get people like that. I don't know if you saw this video about that was Cardi B. She said one day on the story, she was like, you guys are brainwashed, like thinking that you can have a man that's gonna pay for everything, do everything, and you guys gonna have to do nothing. Like, I don't know where you're going. Like, you need to work, you need to be someone and powerful and stuff. And that's true. At the end of the day, that's really true. But this video was
I feel
hard.
like I can find somebody who will pay for everything. Probably can find a lot of people who would do that for me. Do I want that? No. No.
That's something that happened to you? Like, that's a question that I asked one day. Like, you date a guy, or you don't date, but you just hang out with a guy or whatever it is, and he's paying for, let's say, sending you money, like a Zelle, Venmo, whatever it is. Hey, go get yourself this, go get yourself that.
I mean, I feel like I've had people like send me money like just because, you know? But then it's also like I've had a guy who didn't really have like a lot of money, like work like extra time.
Yeah.
And I was saying like, oh, like I really need this for my bedroom. And instead of like giving me the money to buy it, he like bought that for me.
That's cool. That's
And that was
you think
so
about you, that's
much
different.
more than like, you know, because in Spain, like also like in my family, I've always been told that like gifting somebody money is kind of like, you know, like not know me well enough to.
I mean, it depends.
Know what to get me.
Yeah, it really looks like they don't listen to you at the end of the day. Yeah.
And it's also like I wouldn't want. Okay, so like about giving money, I wouldn't want a rich guy who can give me thousands of dollars to give me like $5,000. I would rather have a guy that has $100 and will give me $99. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So it's like I'm not like money like that.
Okay. No, but I'm just asking because I know here that's the deal. People usually are like that, like they send money to girls.
They do.
Just like that. So okay. Well, but yeah, I know what you mean. And that's funny that you're saying is where are you from in Spain though?
Madrid.
Madrid.
Yeah.
So you just like Georgina. Did you watch it on Netflix?
Which one?
Georgina.
Ah.
You watch it?
Yeah.
I started it. That's funny though. I read some stuff after this, and apparently that like Ronaldo is giving her like money monthly, and you don't want to marry her, but she's really wealthy and stuff now. But anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we agree on the fact that social media kind of fucked up people.
And social media completely fucks up everybody.
The what?
Social media?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
like,
agree on that.
I shouldn't be, if you have to worry about who the guy is following, whose post the guy is liking.
Yeah, but that's jealousy right there.
But like you shouldn't be with somebody if those are the problems that you're having.
Of course, yeah. No, that means you have trauma that you need to work on first.
And it also means that if it's a problem for me for whatever reason, then if the other person's doing it, it's like, why would I be with you know?
I mean, I'm with you and I'm not with you. Something that you girls are good at doing, and that's the worst, thinking that you're gonna change a man.
I'm not changing no man.
Girl, most of the girls think like that. So when you're looking for someone, when you're looking for somebody, according to me, you need to be with someone that you want to and not someone that's gonna be like you want.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So if that's a thing for you, a guy that's on social media or whatever it is, you should find someone that's not on social media like that.
Yeah.
That's it from day one. You're not like, oh no, I met you, you were on social media, but now we're in a relationship, you should stop. No, it doesn't work like that. I was like this when I met you. That's the thing. It's something really hard to say, but that's the thing. Like when you find when you find a guy that's going to the gym all the time and now he's with you, he's stopping going to the gym and now he looks like, you know, and you be like, bro, can you please go to the gym? You're gaining weight.
I wouldn't care about that.
I mean, yeah, but that's the thing. Like I wouldn't care about that. So
you would?
Yeah. If I met a girl and she looks good because she's working out and she's taking care of her, and now that I'm with her and she don't, yeah, will that be a problem?
Because I would care about like the underlying problem. I'd be like, well, I care about why is he not going to the gym? Is he okay? Like,
no,
you know,
I get that part, but the fact that like usually people change when they're in a relationship, that's my thing, that's my point. But if I find someone, me myself, I don't want you to change. I want you to stay the way you were when I met you. Then of course, yeah, we're gonna grow up, we're gonna build some stuff together, but I also want you to keep the foundation that you had when I met you.
I'm not gonna change a man. I don't want a man that's like, oh, I see potential in you, let's try. I want a man who shows me he's trying, and I want a man with good morals. A man that I don't have to be like, let me change him, because it's super selfish to want to change somebody. You know, it's like you need to let them go on their journey. It's not your journey. He's gonna be in your life, but it's not your life.
Yeah.
You know, it's also his life.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a dog, then maybe you do want to kind of change the dog a little bit so the dog doesn't do certain things, you know? Like, you can potty train a dog because you don't want to be fucking cleaning up after them all the time. But, like, men are dogs, you know? I mean, shit, some, you know? But no.
You really said men. Yeah, like you compare men to a dog. That's crazy. But I get that. No, but part.
Like, you know?
I get that part. You say it the way you want to say it. I'm cool with that. That's your word. That's what you think. And I get that. So what is the weirdest experience that you had here?
In terms of what?
Like with a guy, like in a relationship, dating, whatever it is, like, I don't know, like they probably ask you to change, they ask you to stop doing certain stuff, or they ask you to do certain stuff that you didn't want to do.
I wouldn't say it's the I don't know what the weirdest experience would be.
Something that you think about.
But something weird that I do think about is like guys being overly protective, not protective, but like controlling.
Okay.
Excessively.
Okay. Like in what way?
Like
about your clothing?
Time I was gonna see a guy and I was like, okay, well, it was kind of last minute, right? So like I was like, okay, I'm going to go with my friends to this place if you want to see me. you can come pick me up. We can go somewhere else. He's like, if I get there and I see you're talking to other guys, I'm like, I'm not playing with that shit. You know, kind of like saying that he was gonna like do some like
Yeah.
violent stuff or like physical stuff. Not to me, but like to
Yeah.
anybody who would like. And I'm like, this person is just not for me.
Oh.
Because being with me means accepting that I do get attention and also realizing that I don't want that attention, you know?
You feel that most of the guy like that wants you, they realize that you get attention like that, or they want you to like they
They do
think that you're gonna
realize.
stop getting attention.
They do realize. I think they do expect people to not give me attention,
Okay.
but it doesn't work like that.
But yeah, that's impossible. If they
Yeah.
find you attractive, that means somebody else gonna find you attractive no matter what.
And like one time I was like talking to this guy, right? I was like taking him seriously, you know?
Yeah.
I was only talking to this person. I was like really like putting a lot of energy, investing a lot of, you know, everything into this person, right? And then he was like, because remember, we got like into an argument, right? He was like, remember, I can get anybody I want. So I might just go and do that. So I went on my phone and I showed him every single athlete, every single rapper, all of his friends. And I'm like, I can also do that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hurt your feelings a lot more than if you do that to me. You know?
Yeah.
So like I don't think I should have done that. Maybe.
Oh.
You have some like petty way.
Yeah, but that doesn't that I mean that's gonna bring you nowhere. You said it, stay yourself. Stay you.
Yeah.
Stay you. You don't have to like do any revenge or anything
No.
for somebody. Don't change who you are. That's the advice.
I am a little petty.
Yeah, but that's stupid. That's ridiculous.
It is.
That's ridiculous because you're wasting your time
It's completely.
to prove a point to someone,
Completely.
and that's stupid. So don't
I
do
know.
that. You see, that's
I'll
why
grow
at the
up.
beginning I told you you're young, because you
grow
still
up.
have time to do it. That's ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, I get it.
What's the
I
worst
get
thing?
it.
What's the worst thing that you did like that, like as a revenge or something?
Do I have to?
Yeah, you have to say it. Say it, and I say mine.
I'm not gonna say the pettiest shit I've done.
Why?
I'm gonna say something petty now.
Oh, come on. That doesn't work like that.
No, but like, okay. One time, this guy, he was using me to get his girl mad, right? And he was like, so like every time they would have an argument, he would like hang out with me. I didn't know they were together. He would like post anything that had to do with me.
Yeah.
He would like, and there was one time we went to a party just because the girl was there. He was using me to, you know, I didn't know he was in a relationship at all. He was taking me on dates. He was like, and I was like, isn't it a little early to like be posting me, you know? And then I found out that he had a girl, and then he wanted to like blame the whole thing on me. I was like, you know what? Your girl deserves a lot more. I'm gonna take your girl home. So I ended up doing a threesome with the girl and the guy's brother. So I took his girl.
And that's not the pettiest thing that you did.
No.
Oh my god.
But
Oh my god.
sure, that guy.
But the guy knows?
Yeah, of course he knows.
I don't know.
He knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not.
But like I did that because that was like super weird for him to do that. I shouldn't be doing that, you know.
Okay, I get that, but you don't think you went like that far?
Oh, I'll take it so far that you can't take it further than that. You know what I mean?
I mean you can, but yeah, that's wow. That's crazy to have a mind like that. You don't think you're a little bit crazy?
Oh, I'm crazy as fuck.
Crazy as fuck. And you get the time to do it. That's even like that's crazier. That's
I know it's in the
insane.
summer, so you
Damn.
guys have a lot of time.
That's insane what you just said.
Really?
That's insane. Like me, I did one day. That's the worst I did, and after that, I was like, I don't even have the time to do it no more. It's like a girl just played me because she basically tried to have her ex back, and so she was acting like she was in love with me and stuff, but she did that just to like have her ex back and ex jealous. So when I found out, I slept with her sister. That was
That's not petty.
that's cool. Hey, girl,
That's
you had
cool.
a threesome with his girlfriend and his fucking brother. Like, come on, that's way too much.
Yeah.
Like me, that's okay. They were eating together at a family dinner. They thought about me. That's it. I leave it like that. That was enough for me. You, that's a lot.
But like he purposely tried to hurt me and tried to hurt that girl.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know?
Yeah.
And there was one thing my not my ex. I took him seriously, but like we were never together like that, right?
Okay.
He sent me a picture having sex with another girl. He goes, my bad, wrong contact. You can delete a picture when you send it. You don't have to be like my bad, wrong contact, right? So he did that on purpose.
Yeah.
So I might have bugged his favorite rapper and sent him a picture where you could see his tattoo, so he knew exactly who that was.
Oh
Be
my
like, my
god.
bad, wrong contact.
Oh my god. But that's
Do you understand what it is too? I was dealing with this man for like 2 years.
okay. But do you understand? Like,
Does he have to send me a picture having sex with another?
no. But do you understand that you wanted to give an advice to someone that's new here that wants to look for anything, telling them like, be yourself, and when someone
Yeah.
hurts you, you take the time to hurt them back.
I mean, that is kind of part of
But what's the point?
myself.
Yeah, but on top of it, you find people that's hurting you. Like, I mean, you
People that are
crazy.
hurting you.
Yeah, you crazy, but you find people that crazy too. So I think you need to heal as well.
That was a long time ago, though.
But still,
Both of those. I mean, the first one, it was like a year ago. But it was a long time ago.
yeah, that's crazy.
The other one.
That's crazy.
So it's like, I am a person who is like resentful. I'm working on that. But it's really hard for me to like move on and somebody hurts me.
Let's be like LA people. What's your sign again? You're Virgo, no?
My sign?
You're Virgo. So
Yeah.
You're Virgo.
You know also something about American people? They'll ask for your sign before they ask for like any other thing that's more important than your sign.
Yeah.
Like your age.
Yeah.
Your religion.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
No, yeah, they don't care about this stuff. They don't care.
They care about
Yeah.
your rising, your
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. For real. That's what it is here.
I don't I couldn't give less of a fuck about that. You know.
Yeah.
I would be like, what are your top 3 like morals, you know?
It looks like even if you said that you have morals, you're so crazy. So let them know that part too. Like this, if they do something crazy,
I
they know
am
that.
crazy and I admit it and I know.
But you tell them on the spot.
If they, yeah.
Because it would have been cool to let someone know, like, hey, just so you know.
They don't usually believe me. No, like, I'll be like, I'm super honest. I'll be like, I'm crazy as fuck. I'm like the jealous type, you know? So, like, be careful. Don't, like, you know, get me to, like, fall in love with you and shit. Because, like, I lose my shit, you know? And then they're like, oh, yeah, like, I'm crazy too.
And then they realized that wasn't the same crazy.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's too much. I swear that's too much. That's insane. And so you said that you're jealous, correct? You're a jealous woman, and the guy that you're talking to usually, or that you're going to They jealous like you?
What?
They jealous or no? The guy
Jealous.
that you're going to?
Some of them are. Some
Most of
are.
no. Did you find a guy that wasn't jealous, like that you guys were like hanging out and stuff, you were like focused on each other, but like the guy was okay with who you were or who you are?
One guy, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't really like be a little, you know.
So you wanted him to be jealous?
Not jealous, but it's like show me that you do care. You know, some guys show you that they do care through jealousy, which isn't the best thing. But
So you like it when a man is jealous?
it's not that I like it. It's like, I don't know. Show me that you do care to a certain extent.
Okay.
And don't go too far because then that's jealousy.
Okay, but I mean, I understand what you're saying, but you're just going like out of your way. Earlier you said like you have your own life, your own journey and everything, but at the same time you want someone that's gonna be like, you know, jealous and a little bit crazy about some stuff.
I don't want somebody jealous and a little bit crazy. I want somebody who is kind of like, oh, like I know she's attractive. I know she's gonna get attention. Like,
Yeah, but that's okay if he knows it. No?
Yeah, but like, don't be.
What you want?
Don't like, you know, like this guy. What I didn't like about this guy is that he would just be like, I would like go to the club and shit, and he'd be like, yeah, like you look cute and shit, like whatever.
What you want him, like you want him to stop you and be like, oh no, don't dress like that?
No, because
So,
my ex was like that.
so what you want him to say though?
The ideal would be like, let me go with you, you know, let me make sure nobody's like overstepping boundaries. I'm super loyal. I've never cheated.
Okay, so what
you
if
know?
the guy trusts you and he's like, oh no, you can go out, like I trust you?
It's not about trusting me. It's about other people. My man is gonna know I'm loyal. Like my ex knew I was loyal as fuck. He knew that. That wasn't a problem.
Okay.
People I usually talk to, and I like tell them how I am and everything. They're usually like, okay, well, she's solid, and they're like, they have that in their head a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I do want my man to feel a type of way, like a little bit, to feel a type of way, to be like, oh my god, I'm not there, and she looks fine as fuck, you know. I want my man to like, you know, feel a
Okay.
little bit like that.
I don't know, that's a good question. Something that I can ask somebody else because I mean, I'm not this type of guy. Like I have things to do, like you said, I'm ambitious, I have stuff to do, I have my own life. So if that's your thing to go out and me, I have work tomorrow, I have stuff to do or whatever, hey, go look good outside. I don't care. That's your thing. And if you do something bad or if something bad happened, I'm gonna know at some point or I'm gonna
Yeah.
feel it. So I don't mind. Me, I have my life going on. I probably have to work. I probably have stuff to do. I probably have to be up early the next day or something. So I'm not gonna go out just to make sure that I know that you look good in the eyes of somebody else.
It's not that though. I can be sure that a guy is not gonna cheat on me, but I'd still want to be like, let the girls see that I'm with him, you know? And like, but like I am a jealous person, so it's like I can't really talk for guys. But it's like I would my man to feel some type of way. Like I think that's cute without like going to jealousy part, you know?
I mean, it sounds like toxic.
It's not.
According
It's
to
not
me, it
toxic.
sounds like toxic as
It's
fuck.
not
But
toxic.
I respect that because everybody's different, and I'm sure that you're gonna find the one that's like that, and that's
It's
cool.
not toxic.
For me, that's huge red flag. That's huge red flag. Like if I found a girl and she's telling me, "Oh no, but I hope that you're more like that, like that, like that," I'm gonna be like, "Oh yeah, sure. I'll see you next time," and that's it. I will never see her again.
I'm not telling him that those type of things.
But you have to. Communication is the key if you want to find someone.
If it doesn't come from him, it's not gonna come from him. It's not something that if I
that doesn't work.
communicate.
That doesn't work like that. Everything is about communication. Nobody is a mind reader.
But that's So you want me to tell him, hey, you don't feel some type of way that I'm going out?
No,
Looking like that?
no, I just want you to like, you probably see some stuff on him and you feel that like sometimes he's not doing things the way you want to or whatever it is, and you can just explain to him, hey, you know what, just so you know.
I don't think I would be with someone like that though.
So you think like you're expecting a man to come and have
I'm
the,
not expecting a man to do that.
but girl, like nobody
know.
has the flash drive for Anna. Nobody have it. Nobody's gonna be like, okay, I'm perfectly for her. Boom, boom, boom. No, it doesn't work like that. At some point, you guys need to communicate.
I know. But it's like, if that's not, if some things you do have to communicate with your partner
Yeah.
about a lot of things. You have to tell them your feelings. Ego is not a good thing. You know, I do have a big ego, but I communicate.
So you understand what
But
you're
hold on,
saying?
hold on,
No,
hold on.
but you toxic girl. You understand?
I'm not toxic.
Ego is not a good thing. I do have a big ego. Be jealous is too much, but I am super jealous. Like, you understand what I'm saying or no?
Yeah. No, yeah.
No, but like, do you realize it when you say it or no?
I totally realize what you're saying. So, like, you can communicate with somebody, but some things, if they don't come from you, they're just not going to. So, like, you have to be okay and accepting of that.
Okay.
Like, my man, I'm not looking for a perfect man. That's why I was telling you, I'm looking for a guy that's like getting better. I don't want a man that's changing. I'll go get myself a changed man. I want a man that's working on himself.
Of course.
You know?
Of course.
Doesn't mean a man has to be perfect.
Yeah.
When you are with somebody, you do kind of grow with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, once you grow with someone, it's like you start to notice what traits you have or what things you do could bother the other person. But it's not like, I wouldn't tell my man like, yo, like, why the fuck aren't you jealous of me going out? I wouldn't do that. But it would make me feel a little bit better if my man was kind of like, oh, like, she's going out. You feel like a little, she's gonna be getting attention and shit, you know. It's like, oh, he cares, you know.
That sounds toxic.
I mean, I'm
Sounds
also
toxic.
Spanish, so there's like a thin line between Spanish and toxic. I don't feel like I'm toxic. I'm honest, at least.
I've never dating a Spanish girl, so I don't know. But
Yeah, we're not for the week.
oh yeah, definitely. Wow, that's too much. I mean,
Yeah,
it's too much.
we are.
But yeah, that's what it is at the end of the day. But so you said something that was very interesting. You said that you want to be with someone that's going to realize that you need to work on him
Yeah.
and on his probably healing process or whatever it is. Do you realize that you have to do it too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do realize that the guy that you're gonna ended up with is gonna have to heal, but you're gonna have to heal as well.
Yeah.
So are you willing to let like a guy kind of giving some time to a guy to become probably like as closer as the guy you want to be with?
Of course, I'm not looking for a perfect man.
Okay.
I already said that. Like, I'm not looking for, I just want a man that wants to be better.
Okay.
And want the best man.
Okay. So
I'm also, I've been going to therapy for years.
okay.
I've been working on myself. I've been working on
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff.
When you say that, like, no offense, but the fact that you're still that crazy and you've been to therapy, I don't imagine before that shit. Like, you would have ended up in a Netflix shit, like, hey, Anna, first episode. Ah, that's crazy. Girl.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not crazy. I just live my life really intensely. But I do go to therapy like every single week. Actually, my therapist, you see, she just texted me.
Oh,
Because
cool.
we have tomorrow.
Okay.
We're
So you want
talking
to make
about.
sure that you're going to be here, because if you miss one session, the world can stop right there. Someone can die. Damn, someone can cry for years.
No, but like.
Yeah. She knows it.
We're actually working on jealousy.
Oh, cool.
We are.
Okay, cool. That's good.
I'm like going through like everything my dad has done.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
that has fucked me up.
Okay.
So
Yeah, everything
That's-
is about what you see
Yeah,
from
but,
your
like,
parents. Yeah, of course.
I want to be single because I want to be the best wife my husband can have.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So it's like, and I'm also working on myself for myself. Like, do you think it's fun for me to like meet a guy and then be like, oh, it's like, and I just met the guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's not fun for me. You know, so like,
Yeah.
I'm essentially working on me for me.
Yeah.
It does help me to think like, oh, I'm gonna be a good ass wife. Like, I need to keep working on myself. I need to be reading about overthinking. I need to be reading about all these different things, all these different topics that I'm thinking about. Not only just about like how my head works, but also like I'm really interested in like history, like evolution, about how planets work. I don't know. I kind of like those things.
Okay.
I like biology. So it's like, you know, grow, learn, heal, not just like work on yourself and on your head, but like think about things that do interest you, you know, and you're going to become the best version of yourself.
That's actually really good what you're saying, because even if you're young, for example, going in therapy at your age, that's very
Oh,
good.
I've been going to therapy since I was like 9 years old.
Okay.
I was fucked
So-
up.
I trust you. I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
trust you. But yeah, like, no, but that's cool because not a lot of people, I mean, in France, for example, that's not something that we're doing. Like, if someone
Go to
goes on
therapy?
if someone goes in therapy, that's like, that means this person is crazy. Like this person is crazy. That's what it
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean? So that's something like we didn't grow up like that. And from where I was like raised and stuff, that's something like you cannot tell your friend like, oh, I'm going to therapy. Like, that doesn't work like that. Like, now I'm different. Like, I'm 33 years old. That's completely different. But back then, I can't imagine if I was your age and being with my friend and be like, hey, I'm going to therapy. They would have been, what the fuck?
That's
Like, it would have been like,
crazy.
it would have been insane for them. It would have been like, hey, this dude's fucked up. What he's talking
That's
about?
so crazy.
Yeah, in France, that's completely different. Going in therapy is like, and according to me, right now with my age and stuff, I think therapy should be more like
I
like
think it's essential.
not necessarily, but like more like a checkup. Even if you think that you don't need it, just go to see how it is, you know, here and there,
Yeah.
just to see how it. Even if that's just to vent, because venting is gonna probably say some stuff. I'm not saying that you didn't know, but for example, right now, I can have someone from France and probably never been to therapy or something, and they're gonna say, I don't want my man jealous, but I'm jealous, or you know, like the type of thing that you said, for example,
Yeah.
and they're gonna realize it, saying it. So I think going in therapy, like here and there,
But
at
that's like
least is cool.
exactly why I'm not in a relationship though. I can't be in a relationship being as jealous as I am.
Yeah,
And I
I
know
mean,
that.
that's really cool that you realize that you need
Yeah.
to work on it, and that's for yourself and for the future husband that you're gonna have, and that's cool. That's really, really cool.
I also feel like with me, there's like a stage where I get super jealous and it's like the first couple months, but then it goes away. Then I'm like, then I'll like encourage him. I'll be like, oh my god, look at this girl, like she looks so good, you know. And then I become a little more normal once I
Okay.
have like, once I trust you,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
So like, I talked to 2 psychologists actually. One is from Spain and like, she knows my whole family. She knows, you know, because I used to have a lot of problems with my family and everything. And like the other one is from here, that I like that she doesn't know my family.
Got it.
So I can just fucking talk.
Yeah.
You know. So
You don't think that she
therapist-
did her research anyway?
on my family?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Yeah,
She cannot Google your last name,
she can.
so
And my dad is a film producer.
that's
so-
why. So you don't think that she did?
I don't think she did. I don't think she could have. I mean, I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah.
It's just that like the point of view of the other psychologist is to like fix the family dynamic. This one is to fix me, you know.
Yeah, got it.
So like the other one, the one in Spain that knows my whole family, I love that I can literally tell her like, yo, I'm going crazy because this man hasn't like, you know, texted me and like, you know, what is going on in my head, you know, and she'll tell me exactly what it is. She'll tell me
Yeah.
like, this is because you feel like this, because this happened to you, and this also kept happening to you, and this was a pattern.
Mm.
I'm like, ooh, let's think about that, you know.
Yeah.
But then it's like this one that I have now is like more of a normal relationship with a psychologist. Psychologists are supposed to be a mirror for you, so you like you take things out, you organize them, you put them back in, you know. But it's like you have all the answers to everything inside you.
Mm.
The thing is that the psychologists usually do help you bring everything out. Oh, this comes from here. Let's heal this part of me so I can not feel like this.
Yeah.
You know? Like me, I like guys that look like they just came out of jail. I like guys that look super masculine, super, yeah. And like, don't ask me what it is about a do-rag. Do-rags.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, and I asked my psychologist, like, where is this coming from? And she's like, because your dad is so like sensitive and like he's not like a manly man. And you didn't feel like a little girl with your dad? And your mom was kind of more like the stricter one and the so you do want to feel like a little kid with like a big man.
Damn. That's insane.
Yeah.
But you know what I laugh is because I know how I met you, so I'm like, I'm definitely not like
You're not like what?
I'm not like looking like I'm going out from jail.
Yeah. And that's okay.
No. So how the fuck you swipe right? That's my thing. How the fuck? That's
I
crazy.
mean, that's not like the only thing.
But that's the main thing.
know,
You
that's
should
a
have seen the
big
sparkle when you
thing.
said it. Like, oh, you were talking about, wow, like Santa Claus.
No, but like,
That's insane.
I don't know. And like, so my psychologist from Spain, she'll tell me like straight up, you know. And I'll be like, why do I care about this? And I don't care about this other thing. And she'll be like, from men, she literally told me, from men, you expect from men or you ask to men what you didn't expect from your dad or ask to your dad or
Makes
get
sense.
from your dad. So like I don't care about money. My dad still pays for my life, you know? I don't ask men for money.
Yeah.
I ask my dad for money.
Yeah.
I'm not really affectionate with my dad. I'm not really affectionate with like my family in general.
Yeah.
But I am the clingiest person with men. Clingiest person. If I like you, I have to be touching you in some way all the fucking time. We can be at a restaurant and like I just like have something. I need to touch you. I just need to. Like when I go to a restaurant, I don't like to sit in front of the person. I like to sit next to the person.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
Yeah. Not for the same reason, but yeah.
Or like
that.
perpendicular.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. Like, I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's really cool because that's completely different. So that's cool. Okay. Anything that you want to bring on the table that we didn't talk about?
We're all so imperfect. And we need to be okay with that.
Okay.
We can't be expecting for a perfect man.
Okay.
We can be like flexible. We can be understanding. We should be more understanding and more flexible. You know, let me help you out, or like if you need anything from me, you got me. Be genuine. Help people. Even if they don't have to, like, you know, like just do it. Just help people, you know. Be good. Have morals. Don't lose yourself. In LA especially, it's so easy to lose yourself.
Yeah.
And what about you?
I mean, I think that's what it is. Me, I don't have a lot to say, you know. I'm the man in this situation, you're the girl. I think like girl can lose themselves like crazy because of the money that men like spend on them and stuff. So that's hard to be then like, I want a man that's gonna be the dad, like the father of my kids. They just want someone to take care of them most of the time. So I don't know, but me as a guy, I really don't know what to say to anybody at this point. Really, still, you know, like dating
Yeah.
in LA is crazy, according to me, though. So that's why I even did that and stuff. Is because that was really, really cool to talk and exchange with people about their journey on dating people. Like, I don't know. I just don't know.
It is hard.
I don't know the stuff. Something that I can say to somebody is like me, I'm very straightforward, I'm honest. It's just don't lie. Don't lie. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I tell to everybody, don't lie. Don't lie. It's the only
Don't
thing.
lie, yeah.
Yeah, don't.
That's a big
Don't.
one.
Don't. That's the only thing. Because at the end of the day, people, whenever you meet someone, they like to tell you the way they want to be. They don't like to tell you the way they are. I'd rather find someone that's going to tell me, hey, you know what? I have to heal on that. I'm kind of jealous on here and that. I know this and that. Instead of, oh, no, me, I'm like this, I'm like this. And then a couple months later, you found out all of that.
It's only gonna get worse.
That's the thing.
It only gets worse.
Yeah.
That's why girls can't have in their head, oh, I'm gonna change this man. Because it just gets worse.
That's, yeah. So that's why, like, being honest, I think that's the thing. And even if you think that you're going to hurt feelings, because here, especially in US, people grow up with you hurt my feelings. So they don't want to tell you the truth most of the time because they're scared of hurting your feelings. But me, I'd rather you telling me something instead of like go around to not hurt my feelings.
Because that ends up hurting more.
That's the thing. So that's not gonna hurt my feeling. That's gonna hurt my person at the end of the day. It's gonna be tough. So you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something. But yeah, anything else that you wanted to share?
Good.
Okay. Cool. So thank you, Anna. Thank you for everything you said.
Thank you for
I
having
still
me.
can't believe all of that. That's gonna be cool. But yeah. So Anna, that's the girl that's gonna be on most of the workout program for the female John Coach Berries because she had a really nice body and she's working out for real too. She's been through a lot with her body, so that's cool too. And that's it. So thank you guys and see you next time.